Yeah. Okay. So my husband's been out of town on a business trip all week. He just got back.
Yeah.
Right. And this is the most this man will ever socialize.
Yes.
Last night, I'm doing the soccer thing and I get a text from him like, we just finished dinner. They asked if I wanted to go silent dancing.
Like a silent disco.
And I'm like, what? He goes, I don't know. Everyone wears headphones and you dance. I'm like, you are making this up. You are making this up.
You've never heard of a silent disco?
Never heard of this.
Okay.
And so he sent me a video.
Uh-huh.
What the hell?
I've heard of it. I've seen it online a bunch of times. My cousin is actually, I think she's going to do it at her wedding.
That is the wildest thing. I mean, he said absolutely the hell not and went back to the
Oh,
hotel.
okay. But that's where I was like, wait, Doug's silent discoed? Like, what?
He barely danced with me at my wedding. If he
I
went
believe
to
that.
a silent disco, I'd have some words.
Some divorce papers might be drawn.
Right.
No, it's like, for anybody who doesn't know, it's where you put on headphones and everyone has the same music playing in their headphones, but it's only in headphones. When you take them off, it's silent. There's nothing happening.
I would just want them off because that would sound hilarious.
Oh my God, it is hilarious when you watch videos and everyone's just like grooving and dancing or trying to figure out like what song. Yeah. I think it's kind of awkward and weird personally. I've never done it, but I guess I'll find out. I'll let you know if I do it. If my cousin does it. She was discussing doing it at her wedding for like that, like once all people leave. So we'll find out. I don't know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
No,
yeah,
I don't know if it's my thing, but
I don't think it's my thing.
I mean, I don't think you're like someone who's really going to get out there and dance
Probably
either.
not.
Where I am, I'm a dancing machine.
Are you?
Oh yeah. At a wedding?
What?
At a wedding?
Really?
Why would you think I wouldn't
I've
be?
never been to a big social gathering with you.
Oh yeah, she's a dancing machine.
Really?
Yeah.
This is fascinating
I mean,
information.
well, let's just be clear that I grew up dancing my whole life, just in general. But then, I mean, yeah, fuck, you turn on a good song. I mean, when I say dancing, I mean I'm jumping up and down. We're doing all kinds of things.
Was it like when we did the "You Don't Own Me" dance?
Yes, like that, maybe not as extreme, maybe a little less. But I mean, pretty.
Okay.
So I'm not saying I'm a good dancer, but I love to dance. I love at a wedding. I don't want to go out dancing at like a club or something. Like fuck that. But if I'm at like a wedding or something, like or a bar and like a good song comes on and all my friends get up, I'll dance.
You'll dance at a bar? I don't know
yeah.
if I could.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if I could do it.
I mean,
I'd have to be a few in.
Megan, I was just about to say that.
Like
all of these
five.
occasions, I am slightly intoxicated.
Are
if I'm
you?
dead sober, probably not.
No.
I don't drink.
I know. That's why I'm so surprised.
Yeah, I know. It's shocking. Shocking to everyone. Okay, you want a joke?
Yes.
All right. I tried to find some good ones. And I feel like we've gone through so many. I might have to start recycling jokes from the first few, from some of our earlier episodes because we did some good ones.
There was the what's red and hard and hurt your face or whatever, and you said a flying brick.
That one
popped up not long ago.
That was a good one.
I was dying again.
Okay, none of these are dirty, but they're just Okay. Well, I'm only going to do one, I think. Maybe two. Today at the bank, an old lady asked me to help her check her balance. So I pushed her over.
That was good.
I don't know why that cracked me up. Okay. A bear walks into a bar and says, "Can I have a Coke?" The bartender says, "What's with the big paws?" And the bear says, "I don't know. I was born with them." Big paws. Bear paws. They have big paws. He said, "What's with the paws?" There's a pause.
Oh, that
Jesus
took me
Christ.
way.
I mean,
too
I
long.
think reading it makes it more obvious.
Pause.
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 Mm-hmm. Pause.
Yes. Pause.
Pause.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
There it is.
was
I know. Wasn't that
fantastic.
so funny?
Wonderful.
Did you laugh so hard you fell off your dinosaur?
Yes.
You did.
What?
Step Brothers.
Okay. Hello and welcome to Lunatic Soup, the podcast where we go into all things wild, weird, and unknown. We're your host, Meg.
And I'm Raina, ready to brew up some lunatic soup.
And she hasn't even had any.
Nope.
Yet, okay, let's go.
Let's go. God.
So today, I don't even know when this is going to air, but today is a special occasion because
I think this is airing next week.
is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
because
Well, today is currently February 6th.
it's our 100th episode.
Our 100th episode. This isn't our 100th episode, but today our 100th episode is airing. So last week is past, present, future stuff going on.
We got some crazy time warp things happening over here all the time.
Song. Oh my god.
Let's do the time warp again.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll do
I
that
love
dance
it.
at a bar too.
I love it. You might be able to get me to do that
The
one.
time warp. I
You
bet
might.
I could.
You might
I
be
could.
able to get me to do that one. But so I went out today and I got close to your favorite. Tried to get close to one of your favorites.
She did. She surprised me with white peach.
White peach, inclined white peach.
We haven't
Now,
had this one in
is
a long time.
bomb on tap.
It's amazing on tap.
I mean, it's good in can too, but
It's one of
everything's
my
better on.
favorite. White peach is just delightful. Just
so good.
heaven.
And the color. The color. Sounds like we're peeing. We're not, guys.
Speak for yourself. Just kidding.
I mean,
All right.
cheers.
Bottoms up, bitch. Oh my God, it's so good. I forget how good that is.
It is so good.
That's
It
one of my
gives you the
favorites.
tingles,
Tastes
man.
like summer.
It does. What did we have recently where I said that and I said we need to start making a list? Oh, you made yourself
last
a little.
night.
Yeah, you made yourself a little cocktail.
Yeah, I was making a cocktail for potentially another cocktail book. Just going with some ideas. But I made this really pretty cocktail that it's like pastel, it was like purple and blue and pink.
Very
and
pretty. Looked
Very
like a
pretty.
unicorn.
It did, with some sparkles in it. Anyways, but it was made with watermelon vodka, limeade, simple syrup, and fresh lime. And it tastes. She was like, it tastes like pink lemonade before I told her what was in it. And because I knew it was watermelon, so I was like, but I thought it tasted like kind of like a watermelon Jolly Rancher with a little bit of lime. Oh, so bomb.
So good. Speaking of book,
Your bitch is on pre-sale at Barnes and Nobles
and the
pre-order.
Amazons.
And Amazons. So, that's one of those. The Unauthorized Court of Cocktails by Raina Edmonds is available for purchase and pre-order. And everyone, please go and buy it and pre-order it, because the more people who do it means the more stores that pick it up. And I'm determined to get in a Target. I don't know why. Except for we don't like Target right now. I forgot. So maybe I don't want to be in Target.
Well, can you go and do like what all those people do where they go in and they sign their books?
Yeah, right. I'll go in and sign books. Wouldn't that be wild? People are like, why are you defaming someone's book? It's like
but
it's mine.
It's mine.
Yeah. I mean, it's very exciting. So I can't wait. We'll share about it on our socials when I'm allowed to post about it. But anybody who's listened to us for a long time has listened to us talk about this. So freaking labor of love. It's a cocktail book based on the ACOTAR series. If you know what that is, if you don't, you should read the ACOTAR series, because
you really should.
It's really good.
You really should, though.
And Meg and I spent hours creating cocktails. She helped me write a few things that are in there.
Some of the snacks.
Some snacks. Yep. Helped me work on the snacks. I mean, truly though, it was a lot of cocktail making. We really just
it was so much work, you guys. It was just misery, and it was just
it was a month of me being drunk, though, for real, because I
hey Meg, can you come over and try this? Okay.
Well, because also when I signed the book contract, it was like I signed it and it was like, they're like, how quickly can you get this done? And I was like, a month. And in my head I was like, I can easily do that in a month. Well, when it comes down to doing this big of a cocktail book, I bit off more than I could chew, for sure, with how in depth I made the photos. I think if I was just writing it, a month would have been easy. That was not a problem. Not a big deal. But to add in doing all the photos to finish in a month.
Guys, these photos, I can't wait to share some of the photos.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun. It's like my artistic, juices come out. It was just fun to recreate the scenes from the book through a cocktail, I guess.
And you nailed it.
Well, thank you.
You nailed it.
But it meant literally, they gave me a 2 months to get it done, but they didn't end up I didn't sign the contract until it was 6 weeks left. So, or maybe it was almost a month. No, it was April 29th and it was due June 1st. So there you go. It was almost 4 weeks. And then it was just balls to the wall, getting shit done. And it was I would send the kids to school and just be trying cocktails all day and photographing shit. And I'd call Meg and be like, help, come drink. Do you want to drink this? Does this taste good? What do you think?
And then when it was well, we need a little something else, so we have to remake the drink.
So many times. Oh my God. So yeah. Anyways, it was a good time, but I'm excited for it to be out. Excited that they upped my release date to sooner. And holy shit, you guys, labor of love. And now on to the next one.
Yeah, which that's already.
We'll see.
The ideas are coming.
Well, I think it's going to be a Fourth Wing based one.
I came over the other day and the kitchen, all the stuff was out, and I'm like,
And she's
I
like,
know
there
what
you
this
go.
looks like.
Yep, there you go. So they have my publishing company has rights to my next book. So I got to pitch it to them. And then if they don't want it, then I will probably shop it around.
I love it.
See, but they'd be dumb if they don't do it, because Fourth Wing is getting turned into a TV series and another book's coming out. So, anyways, not my monkeys, not my circus. What are we talking about today, Meg?
Well, first I have a little snack. I have a little snack for us.
All right, what snack?
I'm fascinated with this person, and my children did get into this. So
What the
we'll
fuck
have
is
a-
this? I'm
You ready?
scared. Yeah.
You ready?
I'm excited and
It's
scared.
Post Malone Oreos.
Oh, Jesus
It's
Christ.
Post Malone Oreos, you guys.
Posty?
Posty.
What flavor? Oh my gosh. Oh, these look
at
fun.
'em.
Wow.
They're not bad. I definitely
But
have.
wait, what's the flavor called? What does it
It's
say?
Post Malone sandwich cookies, Posty swirls, salted caramel, and shortbread flavor cream.
Okay, do you want to know something? Fun fact.
Do you know Post Malone?
No, I don't.
Oh. Well, you seem to know a lot of people.
No, not
so-
that. No, I'm about to tell you about the flavors.
Oh.
Salted caramel and shortbread are like two of my favorite flavors of all time.
Really? See,
Yes.
I'm not huge on salted
I
caramel.
love salted caramel.
But-
If I'm going for something, it's salted caramel and
Okay.
shortbread. Cheers.
Cheers. It works.
Big fan.
It works.
Wow, Post.
That's really
I'm
good.
big fan of that. Wild.
I find that man fascinating.
Why?
I don't know.
I mean, I agree. He's just like,
He does his own thing.
I was watching a TikTok the other day, and it was two guys walking up to a house, and they were both dressed like one had like jean shorts on and Crocs, and like
Not the jorts.
with a button down like jean shirt, and he was carrying like a mug, and then his friend behind him was dressed similar, and they both looked like white trash, whatever. And I'm watching this video and I'm like, why does this have so many views? And then I was like, oh, that's fucking Post Malone. And it was like them coming home drunk from somewhere, and they were like, I don't know. He's a funny dude.
He's a funny dude.
Funny dude.
I feel like him and Youngblood, they're fascinating humans.
I could see
You
it.
know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Just kind of odd. A little bit out there.
Do their own thing, but do it well. You
March
know?
to the beat of their own drum, if you
Yes.
will. I love
Which
those kinds of people,
it's
though.
what we encourage.
We do, because it's better that way.
It is. So today we are talking about, this is popular demand, y'all. We are talking about the black-eyed children.
You're welcome, sausage.
You're welcome, sausage. And I just spoke with Mr. Breakfast Food this morning, and he's gonna we're gonna do this, and then he's gonna come on, and we're gonna do a wild, weird, and unknown about the black-eyed children.
I love it.
Hopefully, he can get some instances from down under.
Mm-hmm. I want to do Antarctica first, so I feel like, I don't know.
Antarctica.
Remember, I just told you there's like an alien egg with an alien body next to it, and it's supposedly like proven to be real, or they like released documents on it. I don't really know.
I don't know.
But it has like hieroglyphic writing on it.
Down in Antarctica.
In Antarctica.
That place is wild
I mean,
and a little weird
and a little unknown.
A lot unknown.
A lot unknown.
A lot. Okay. Well, now I'm going to just scare the pants off of you.
Okay.
So.
I don't know that I'm actually mentally ready for this.
You know, there was some of these episodes from other podcasts that I listened to in the past, and they would say like their stuff would stop working. My headphones aren't working right now. Like all these things would go wrong when they started talking about it.
All right, fuck me up. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go. So imagine you're at home. It's nighttime.
No.
And there's a knock at your door. And so you look out the door.
Uh-huh.
You look out the little peephole, if you will, or on your Ring camera. And there's a child there. Their head is lowered. And they're asking you for help.
Okay.
But something doesn't feel right.
Mm-hmm.
Something's off.
Something's off.
Their voice is completely monotone. Their clothes completely outdated. And when they look up, they have pitch black eyes. Dun, dun, dun.
That'll give you nightmares.
So, are they spirits? Are they extraterrestrials? Are they demonic entities? Or is it just a hoax? We don't know. We're
Oh.
going to talk about the black-eyed children or the black-eyed kids. You'll see BEC or BEK too.
Okay.
But BEK, I don't like BTK. Too close. Too close.
Oh, yeah, like the Korean pop band. Is that what that is?
No.
Oh, what's BTK? Oh, Killer?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wait, what's the Korean pop band? It's similar to that.
I have no idea.
What? Your child is obsessed with it. It's like B something. Anyways, well, it doesn't really matter.
don't know.
Yeah, but it's similar. Is anybody who knows that? Like,
Is
it's
that, am
similar.
I wrong? BTK? Bind?
No, the BTK killer you're talking
Yeah.
about? Yeah. No, No, you're right. I think
I'm
you're right with
right.
that. Yeah.
I don't think I'm right.
I
Well,
just-
now I have to know.
Okay, Korean. But now
I just want to make sure I'm not mixing up.
I'm I'm Googling.
No, BTK killer. Okay.
Yeah, and the Korean pop BTS. BTS is that.
Oh, that's
See?
the
See
one.
why I'm so
no,
close?
that's the one where this might need. I don't know. That's the one where I saw it come up on my daughter's phone, and I'm like, "What is this? What is this?" And Doug's like, "Calm down,
Take a breath.
calm down. That's music."
Korean boy band. Deceased.
But
Okay.
I definitely I had
Okay.
I had a little bit of a scare there.
I mean, I could see that.
I mean,
but I appreciate that we were both kind of right on this.
We were
because
both right.
Boy, just heads
Yep.
went two different directions. Shocker. Yours went to a serial killer. Mine went to a boy band.
and if that isn't just how it is.
Yep, that's about right.
So the phenomenon of the black-eyed children has been in the tabloids since about the 1980s.
Okay.
Like there's been some things, but it really came to light in 1998. It was one man's encounter that he wrote about that really brought it. Like there had been little things here and there, but this is where, this is a thing.
Kind of like you say it to one person, they hear it another person,
And
but
their
whatever.
friends,
But then
and
this
their
got
friends,
picked
and
up by
so on.
media, so it's
Well,
like
he was in the media.
Oh,
in
there you go.
Abilene, Texas, in 1998, there was a Texas reporter named Brian Bethel, and he wrote about his experience that he had 2 years earlier. Brian had just gotten off of work. He worked at the local newspaper, and he was sitting in his car in the strip mall by the power company writing a check for his power bill because that was something you used to do.
I mean, I just had to write a check today.
I write them for the school.
Yeah,
that's about
yep,
it.
me
Like
too.
to pay for like pictures or popcorn or
I was like preschool. That was all they would take our checks, and I'm sitting here. I'm like, God damn it! Just someone everything's digital. Help me out,
yes,
bro,
brah,
brah,
as my 5-year-old says, all the freaking time.
bruh. She
Bruh.
called me bruh the other
It's
day.
like, what the heck? Who are you?
She's like, bruh, and I was like, bruh.
like, come on, child. So he suddenly had the hair on the back of his neck stand up, and he could feel something was wrong. We've all had that. We've all
It's
been
like you
there.
feel like the electrical,
Yeah.
like you're close to electricity or something. Yep.
He looked up from his checkbook and noticed 2 boys standing in the parking lot, not next to his car, but somewhere close to it. They looked like they were about young to teenager, maybe 10 and 14. One was shorter, one was taller. And they saw him looking at him. Nope. They saw them looking at.
They saw him looking at them.
That's the one.
There it is.
They saw him looking at them.
There it is.
There it is. And they came up to him in the car. So he rolled down the window a little bit and asked if they needed help. They were children.
Yeah,
After all,
obviously.
that's what you do. They asked Brian if he would give them a ride to their mother's house to get money for tickets to a late night movie at the theater that's in the strip mall.
Mm-hmm.
Brian thought for a moment. He was kind of on the fence about it. And then he looked up at the marquee and realized that the movie they were talking about started 45 minutes ago. So he kind of was like, this was weird.
Mm-hmm.
He also noted that the taller teenager sounded a lot older than he appeared to be. And he had this really strange feeling.
Mm-hmm.
His thingy was
His
going
spidey
off.
senses were going
Yes,
off.
like
which
something's wrong. Something's wrong.
We all have those alarm
Yep.
systems in us, and you gotta fucking listen to them because 9 times out of 10 you're correct.
Yep. He said that the younger boy looked almost guilty or confused, and you could definitely tell that the taller boy was in charge. He wavered a little bit. He didn't know what to do, and then the taller boy started to get agitated, like almost to a point of anger, and he began to kind of beg, asking to go into the car. Like, no, I need a ride home.
Yeah.
We need a ride home. Like, why wouldn't he have just asked for money for something?
But also, yeah.
Something.
But when people start to get agitated and you're like, hey, what's your ulterior
Especially
motive?
when you're
Like,
already on the fence about something.
right, and then people start to get rude, you're like, okay, well, no, fuck that.
He looked up at them, trying to get a closer look at their faces. He said that their teeth were insanely white, like oddly white, that it didn't match the rest of their tone.
Huh.
So that's kind of weird. He paused for a moment, hesitating, and he said, quote, the boys insisted, they said, we can't come in unless you invite us.
Oh, fuck no. Fuck no.
And as he's looking at this, trying to process this all, he realized his hand was going towards the door automatically. Like his brain didn't tell his hand to go to the door to open it.
It was like something was making him.
Yes, it was automatically going to the door. The taller boy was getting angrier and angrier, trying to push himself into the car, saying, you have to let us in. We won't hurt you. We don't have a gun.
You might not have a gun, but what else you got?
What? Why would you say that?
Well,
I don't have a. I don't have a weapon.
It's not me. I don't got anything.
I don't have a machete on me. Why would you say that?
Because they're trying to suck his soul.
Suck his soul. Suck his soul out of his asshole. What's that from?
I don't know, but that's fucking fantastic.
It's Bubba Hotep. Elvis didn't die. He got sent to a retirement home, and JFK was there, but he was in hiding, and they dyed him black, so that nobody would know who JFK was.
Right.
And in the nursing home, there's this mummy that sucks your soul out of your asshole.
Oh.
And so
wait, I'm so confused. What this is
and
still
it's Bruce,
from?
It's Bubba Hotep.
I don't know what Bubba Hotep
It's
is.
a movie.
Oh, okay.
And it's Bruce Campbell too.
Oh man.
Which is
okay. That was good. Suck your soul out of your asshole. That was so good. Okay.
My daughter was looking for my second daughter was looking for horror movies that she could watch. And she goes, "Okay." I'm like, I don't know. It's something I'm going to have to watch them first just to make sure. So she sends me a list. It's like approved horror movies. Oh no, I asked my dad, and my dad had a list, and he sent it to us.
I love that your dad has a list.
Yeah, but he like must have Googled it or something.
Yeah.
The first on the list was Bubba Hotep, and I'm like, "You're fired."
like, no, Dad.
Absolutely not.
I don't even know what that is, but I believe it. He's dead.
Oh my gosh. So his hand was automatically going to the door, and he stopped it. He looked back up at the boys, and this time he noticed that their eyes were completely black.
Dun,
like
dun, dun.
No iris, no whites of the
Just
eyes.
black.
Just completely black. And he also noticed at this point that the younger boy looked scared. He immediately rolled up the window and took off. He said as he drove away, he could hear the older boy screaming, "You have to let us in. You have to let us in." And then when he looked in the rearview mirror, he noticed that the kids were gone. There was nobody in the parking lot. Brian later would write an article about his encounter in the Abilene News Reporter. And in the decades since the incident, reports of black-eyed children have popped up around the entire world.
Wow.
This one's creepy.
So things like this that blow my mind or that make me like a solid believer are the fact that this guy is a news reporter. So this is his job, his livelihood, his reputation. Like they don't take shit like this lightly. Like they're the kind of people who they're not gonna do a story unless it's something that like either they fully with their whole soul believe in or it's
not gonna be just a hoax.
No. Unless they're a bad reporter. But for the most part, I feel like
reporters want to keep their jobs.
Yeah, well, because they want to be, because if they're proven wrong, or in this case, people are going to think you're fucking cuckoo.
Crazy.
So it's like you're really putting yourself out there to do this.
I agree. So his encounter obviously came under scrutiny, and many claim that he intentionally wrote the story for like this scare value, kind of like the 90s version of creepypasta sort of thing, which is it's a form of entertainment. Right?
What's creepypasta?
It's like a like No Sleep on Reddit, where people put in their stories.
Got it.
Like, but they are fictional.
Which
I didn't know that. And when we were first doing Wild, Weird, and Unknown, there was one that and it was on No Sleep.
Oh.
And we realized, okay, one, we're not going to air this because it was so
fucked
bad.
up. I remember it was like a demon one, wasn't it?
Yeah, but it was like there were kids involved.
It was like fucked up.
It was real bad.
It was the one that we did for like exorcism or something.
I think so.
Yeah, because it was really fucked up. That's all I remember. We hit a point and we were like,
I'm not reading. Like, I didn't even want to say the word.
And then we were like, this isn't real. There's no way.
Yeah. In 2012, Brian Bethel told his story on the reality TV series Monsters and Mysteries in America, which we need to watch that.
Ooh.
He also wrote a follow-up article in the Abilene Reporter News the same year describing his experience and maintaining that it really did happen and that his experience was legitimate.
Okay.
So he's doubling down. He's still a reporter. He's doubling down that this
is
actually happened. Author Jason Offutt teaches journalism at Northwest Missouri State University, and he has been studying black-eyed children for over a decade and interviewing people from around the world.
That's a fun, that's so cool.
Right,
I know that's like
alley.
your dream.
That's right up my alley.
Love it.
Anybody want to offer me a job to just interview people and their creepy stories? Because I will take it.
I mean, that's kind of what we just need to get bigger.
You're right.
Well,
we did it ourselves.
Well,
shit. Most stories, the children appear in older clothing. One report said that children were in brand new clothes of a sports team that folded 10 years earlier.
Damn.
So it's almost like they're trying to be current, but they're missing the mark, if that makes sense.
It does.
The children are usually said to be anywhere from kindergarten age to high school. They are all described as speaking in a monotone voice and have much more mature way of speaking than they should for their age. So they use words and like verbiage that's not common for. It's not skibbity Ohio Riz. Like you get some shit like
They'd
that.
be like more proper, like olden day kind of speaking,
and which is what teens don't. Oh my god, they say so much stupid shit.
I mean, you think about like the 90s too. That's like that California surfer era is when like everything's Jude and cool and right.
I pull that on the kids when they start speaking that shit to me at the middle school, especially the boys. What's the one I say? It's from the Pauly Shore movie. Don't tax my gig so hard, grinder. And they look at me like, what the fuck did you just say? And I'm like,
That's what you sound like when you say Skibbity Ohio Rizzler, bro.
Yeah.
That ate. You ate. She ate. She ate what? A sandwich?
What? I want a sandwich.
Fuck.
Is it like a good grinder? A good grinder?
Ooh, a grinder sandwich.
It does sound really good.
I know. I
The
make
chopped
good ones.
salad.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Oh my goodness. My dad still talks about that. She made these sandwiches last year. So fucking good.
I mean, they're not like my
So
recipe. I found them on TikTok, but
good.
it's a grinder sandwich. But they're
Chopped.
Yeah, I made them for the 4th of July, and everyone was very like complimentary.
That 4th of July was lit, man.
My favorite was you the whole time being like, my dad doesn't drink. He's not going to drink. And I'm like, you want a Jello shot? And he's like, yeah. And I was like,
so weird. So weird.
I loved it
But
so much.
everybody was like on point that day. Like we had one person show up with just a big bucket of cooked chicken nuggets for the kids.
Yeah.
And like, yes.
That's what we
How come
need.
I didn't think of that?
I don't know.
Like just get a whole bag of chicken nuggets, cook them up, put them in a Tupperware, and boom.
I mean, that's the best thing you can do for
It really is the
kids.
best thing we can do. And then the leftovers.
I love a
at
chicken
the end
nugget.
of the night.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
for the drunk munchies.
Exactly.
I was going to say, speaking of drunk munchies, I feel like we already discussed this about the other night when we got Taco Bell and crumble cookie.
So good.
It was
So
pretty
good.
impressive.
And I follow this person on Instagram. Her name is Sam the Psalm.
Yes.
And she does pairings with a bunch of different things like wine pairings. And her big thing is Taco Bell. If you're listening, Sam, I love you.
Yeah.
You're amazing. And so I did that the other day.
Yes.
I did Taco Bell and
Oh, yeah, you
the
sent a
red
picture of it.
wine
I
that
was jealous.
Oh, it was so freaking good, too.
What did you get from Taco Bell? Was it chalupa, like your standard?
I got my chicken chalupa that I always like, but then I got the dipper because
You guys, this cheese dipper. What is it called? What was it?
I don't. It's like I think I got chicken because I get chicken.
But
okay?
but I like beef and a chalupa. But that I like the chicken is.
But it's like this like grilled melty cheesy burrito thing, and the sauce that it comes in.
It's like a chipotle sauce, but it kind of tastes like bacony.
Like a
I could see
chipotle
how that'd be good with
bacon.
wine. What kind of red? Because
I did you know me. I find something I like and I stick to it.
Oh,
So
okay.
it was a
But what kind did she say to pair it with? Like she would have said like
oh yeah, it was something from Trader Joe's, so I just bought that one.
yeah, I know, but it was
I
like
don't know.
my
It was the
God.
one. It was the kind that I like.
a Pinot Noir.
Yes, that's it. With Taco Bell.
That's what I need.
Always. So the children will often repeat the same phrase and insist on being let inside, whether it's your car or your house.
So
or
you
some
can't.
sort of
They can't come in
establishment.
unless you invite them.
Apparently, that seems to be it.
But also is reassuring.
They seem to have to be invited in. They always start out kind, asking for something simple like to make a phone call, to use the bathroom. But when their advances are not immediately given, they become aggressive. And obviously, once they become aggressive, people don't let them in.
Yeah, because you're like, why are you being so fucking pushy?
Right. And then they notice their eyes, or this guy noticed their teeth.
I mean, the eyes really would.
Can you imagine jet black eyes and pearly white teeth?
No, that sounds fucking terrifying. I was on TikTok the other day. I'm scrolling, and this guy pops up on my feed, and he's like on a yacht somewhere, and he looks like he's like this bougie ass guy, but he smiles, and it straight up looks like the man has like, what are those little like white gums that are like chiclets in his mouth. And I immediately, like, when you look at a video and you immediately like, what's the comment section saying? Like, what is
Oh,
it?
I do that all the time. I'm like, let's go.
Yeah, and I
to
go right to the
comments.
comments, and it's, I mean, he obviously got like veneers or something, but they are so horrifically done. And he like, his posts were like, make him look like he's very wealthy, but I'm like, bitch, what the fuck's wrong with your teeth? It was, but they were like that, like super white, but they literally looked, I've never seen anything
Like
look
square chiclets.
like, and his
But we did
mouth
that.
was,
You know, when were a kid, you'd put the chiclets in your
Uh-huh.
mouth and you'd be like a little chicken or
yeah,
whatever.
like it's like funny. No, yeah,
No.
this was not it. It was not, I mean, it was funny, but it was also like, bruh, does it,
See, but I don't think
fire
I could,
that
I don't
dentist.
think I could handle that. Like, okay,
No.
yeah, you have lots of money. Let's go out on your yacht. Yes, I love this. And then I would just stare at your teeth the whole time.
I mean, it was pretty bad. If he comes up, I'm sure he's going to come up on my FYP now that we were talking about him. I'm going to send him to
Probably.
you because it was, I was like,
Chiclet.
but how do you like look in the mirror after that and be like, yeah, that looks good? There's no way. Because his mouth, then you could see, like when his mouth was closed, it was like pushed out more than it should have been. Like it was a terrible job. He probably went to like somewhere in Mexico or something horrible. Like it wasn't good.
Oh, I don't like
But
that.
he was living his best life, I guess. So, okay.
I mean, let's all live our best life. So yeah, they seem to need to be invited in. Interesting. See, I'm trying to figure out like what I think these creatures are.
Yep.
And like
Beings,
I have
if you will.
beings, and like I keep putting check marks in different boxes.
Okay. I was trying
You
to
know
think,
what I
I was thinking
mean?
about that when you were telling the story, the reporter dude was saying of like what this is going to make me think, but we'll continue with the stories and then we'll discuss.
Yeah. So once they become aggressive, people don't let them in, and then they usually wander off in a huff. Okay, and either they'll wander off, and then if you go and look for them, they're not there. So that's kind of weird. The funny thing is, we don't know what they want. We don't know what they want, and there has been instances of them being let in.
Okay.
And we'll talk about that.
Okay.
But we don't exactly know what they want. That also makes it scary. I mean, I think that makes it scary. They
Well,
want to
yeah.
come in, but why do you, like, what are you getting out of
Right.
this?
Like, what is this for?
And we'll talk a little bit about that later, but we don't know what really happens when they let in, even when we have instances of them being let in. We don't know what they're doing.
Why do people die?
Kind of.
Oh,
Bridget Burke. I love the name Bridget.
I don't like that name.
Bridget?
Bridget? That's a terrible name.
I think it's so like when I hear the
Bridget.
name Bridget, I think like almost like a little fairy in a British countryside. And no,
It sounds like someone fucked up a real name. I don't know.
this is again. where
Sorry if
we-
anybody's name is Bridget.
he
No
should
offense.
be. Yeah, Jesus, Raina. My goodness, just insulting everybody everywhere we go.
How do we know someone named Bridget? Bridget might not be listening. It's like Bridget.
Yeah, but her name's Bridget.
Bridget.
Like the goddess, Bridget.
Okay, I'll take it.
I mean, we just had Imbolc. You defamed the goddess of Imbolc. So now you're gonna have
Karma's
a real
gonna fuck me up.
shitty rest of your winter.
I mean, what's new? It's already
I mean,
been
that's-
fucking
that's
shitty.
Pretty.
Yeah, I
fair.
already. Maybe it'll reverse my karma. I don't fucking
I
know.
don't know.
Do anything. Help me. SOS. Somebody save me.
But Bridget Burke is a professor of religion at Montclair State University, and she had written about the black-eyed children.
Oh.
Quote, there are stories of people who have let them in and then disastrous things happen, Burke says. According to the tales, catastrophes such as fatal accidents and cancer diagnoses followed the children's wake.
Oh.
She says they are liminal in the sense that they're children, but not quite. There's an uncanniness there because they sort of look like something that we expect, but they're not. She adds the myth that children are supposed to represent a new beginning, a possibility, a new birth. That's not what these are. There was a post in 2000, about 13 years ago. So what year is it? So like what, 2012? That would be?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Well, yeah, 2013 is when our children were born and they're about to be 12.
2013 then. No, it was 13 years ago. So yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
The heck? Time's an asshole.
It sure is.
So this was in the Portland, Oregon metro area. And the person writes, this really freaked me out. Yesterday, I noticed my neighbors hadn't put out all his Halloween decorations, lights, etc. The past 2 years, I've lived next to him. He's gone all out for Halloween. I don't know him. He's younger, single, but I know he likes kids, not in a creepy way. Thank you for putting that.
Yeah, clarification is good.
So I see him play with his brother and sister-in-law come over, and they have kids, and I see them playing with them. Anyway, I got home from work and was walking up my driveway, and I saw him outside, and he said something like, "Hey man, you better get your Halloween stuff up." He kind of smiled sheepishly and said that he's actually going to keep his house dark this year and just put candy out. I asked if he was going out of town, but he said no, something last year really scared him. Now I was concerned for my own safety. If some weirdos were coming around our neighborhood, which is pretty safe neighborhood with tons of young families living here. So I asked him what happened. He said last year he had his brother's family over so they could trick or treat in the neighborhood since they lived in an apartment complex that doesn't do much trick or treating. He had a bunch of kids come to the door like always. His family took off around 10:30, and there were only a few older trick-or-treaters. 10:30? Don't fucking come to my house at
Absolutely
10:30.
not. It's like
No.
after 9.
At that time,
no.
it's Christmas.
But it's also exactly.
It's Christmas
and
at that
after
point.
9 p.m. it's like okay.
No.
Like it does. I don't even care if you're a teenager. Like after
Don't-
9,
no.
9 p.m. is
Nine's
late.
the cutoff.
Yeah.
Nine's the cutoff. I
Yep.
think we usually start going out around like 5:45, 6 o'clock.
You
And
try and go
then-
out way early. This year, you were like trying to go out. I was like,
Well,
it's
no,
not
because
even
that's when
dark
everybody
yet.
was going out. That's when everybody was like, "Okay, I'll meet you this time."
And I was not ready. I was like, Megan, it's not even dark yet. You can't trick or treat before it's dark. That's offensive.
So many do.
No, like,
come
if
to
you
my
have
house.
a toddler.
I guess I'm not really toddler anymore. She was
No.
4.
I mean, Olive kind of is, but the rest of them, I was like, that's
I
too
think
early.
6 o'clock is good.
Yeah, that's
6.
that's what I was pushing for.
6 o'clock.
And you guys were out, and I was my
6
kids had to
o'clock.
come find you guys. Well, I'm going to hold you to that this next year.
Okay, 6
You
o'clock.
try and go out earlier than that, I'm going to fucking yell at you.
You fucking yell at me then.
I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. I stay in my house and drink champagne and
She
surf
does.
Jello shots.
We don't actually spend Halloween together.
No, I know it's funny.
It's weird. We don't because I have all my kids and I take them out. And Tex takes them, and Doug comes too, and he usually takes whoever wants to go home.
Yeah,
And that's when I try to beeline it to your house.
for shots.
Shots.
Yep. You guys, I don't drink.
She doesn't.
Sober.
Stone cold.
Anywho,
Where was I? So 10:30. Okay, but by 11:30 they were pretty much done. I sure fucking hope so. So he was inside watching TV and the doorbell rings. He grabs the candy bowl and heads over, noticing that it's a little past midnight, and that's pretty rude for trick-or-treaters to still be out. Again, it's Christmas at that point.
again, shut the fuck up. Get off my front porch.
Yeah, I mean, lights off at this point. But then notices he hasn't turned off his decorations yet, so his house is still a beacon. Okay, you didn't turn off your light. He swings the door open, about to yell boo or something to freak them out, but stops dead when he sees the kids at his door. He said one was probably around 13 or 14 and the other one was 16 or 17, both boys. They weren't dressed up. But he remembers the older one wearing a flannel checkered shirt. He was immediately overcome with uneasiness. Like opening the door was a huge mistake. They just stared at him, and he noticed that they had really big irises and dilated pupils. He couldn't even see the whites of their eyes. So he figured they were contact lenses.
Yeah,
That's
Halloween.
a fair
Yeah.
assessment. He was frozen there holding the candy bowl, like he couldn't slam the door in their faces as much as he wanted to. So he nervously tried to smile at them, hoping they would break character and ask for candy. The younger one said they had gotten lost and needed to come in and use his phone. That was when he closed the door more than halfway on them and said, "No, sorry." And the older one said something like, "Can we just wait in your house until our parents come and get us?" But by then, he was convinced that his life was in danger and these kids must be high on something or intending to rob him. So he just kept mumbling, "No, sorry, good night." And he inched the door closed and locked it. He told me he was so fucking scared at that point that they were going to try to break in through one of his windows or something, but he looked through the people and they had turned to leave. He watched the TV with the volume really low so he could hear any sounds at all and said he stayed up till 5 a.m. because he was too scared to go to bed and drop his guard. The whole time he's telling me this, and I'm thinking, oh my God, this sounds so familiar, just like the Black Eyed Kids urban legend. Then I thought, hey, maybe this dude's trying to scare me after all of this. So he does this. He does have the Halloween spirit. So I'm looking at him incredulously, but not trying to seem too gullible. So I'm like, man, this is really crazy. Sounds like the Black Eyed Kids. And he just looks at me blankly. The what? Is that a movie or something? And I said, no, and told him to go look it up online. An hour later, I get a knock on my door and admittedly almost jumped out of my skin thinking it's a demon child. It was my neighbor, and his eyes were huge. He swears to me up and down that he had never heard of the black-eyed kids before, and it's so similar to what happened to him. So we talked a while, and I told him that quite a few people probably know about that urban legend, and it's possible it was teenagers with black sacral contacts trying to freak him out.
Mm-hmm.
Scleral. Black scleral contacts.
Don't ask me.
I don't know.
Don't ask me.
Anyways, guys, beware, I guess. Happy Halloween.
Oh, shit. Beware, I guess. Happy Halloween.
I mean,
fuck no.
ooh.
The fuck no.
That's a lot.
That.
Bethel's story is what started it in the very beginning.
Okay.
Right? And it went viral in the internet forums.
I mean, and this is before virality. Like, this is
It's 1998.
1998.
Yeah.
Like, what did we have back then? AOL and
Oh,
like we were
like
on
that.
8. Like, how we were like
MS
I was like 11, 10, 11. No,
I don't
1998,
even know.
11.
Did we have AOL Instant Messenger? I don't think we did.
Yes,
That may have been after post 2000. Do you know how old we are? Do you know how old we are?
No, because my AOL screen name was Zach's Mine 29 for Zach Hansen. So I had to be a diehard Zach Hansen fan still. And by the time I was 11, that was like right in the thick of it.
Mine was Jade 12503 because Jaded had just come out from Aerosmith, the album, and it was
Yours is
January 25th, 2003.
Obviously. Well, yours is a little more. Well, mine rhymes really well, so I don't know.
I mean, Jade 12503. My husband definitely thought my name was Jade for like a little bit.
I mean, Zach's Mine 29, okay? Could have gone.
What's 29 mean?
Nothing. It just rhymed.
Oh.
Zach's Mine 29.
Oh.
Duh.
Duh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Really creative. This old glazed donut was really functioning well back then.
Very well.
So well.
Very well. I like it. After Bethel's article came out, more people claimed encounters. So it was like, oh yeah, I've seen that. Oh yeah, I know what that is.
Interesting.
Sort of thing. Urban legend forums and paranormal researchers began analyzing the case, and science writer Sharon Hill, excellent last name right there, went in search of deeper origins of the legend and was unable to find any documentation through history. So she concluded that this means that these are legends passed from friend to friend, kind of like ghost stories.
Okay.
So it's like encounters like, hey, this really weird thing happened to me.
But
that sort of thing.
But those kinds of things, everything starts somewhere.
Everything
Like,
starts somewhere.
and I feel like that's something when you hear stories that like people have heard it's kind of like, Bigfoot stories from Native Americans. Like, it's lore, but is it really like they all started from somewhere? What started something?
And the popular fact checking website Snopes actually like designates the black-eyed children as legend along with Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Loch Ness,
Wow.
things like that. So that's what they don't say no, it's not real. They say it's categorized under urban legend.
Okay.
So, what's the hook one? The one like when you're making out with your boyfriend
when
in
it comes
a car
and
and it like
you?
yeah, that one like a fish hook. I think it's just the hook.
I don't know that.
Is it the Candyman?
It might be the Candyman. Might be the Candyman.
Might be the Candyman.
I don't know. Amanda shaves her grandma's cat. Just got here to pick up my kid. We should
And
ask her. She
she's
probably knows.
terrified of the Candyman. She hates that movie. Amanda
And can confirm.
can confirm.
Can confirm. Amanda shaves her grandma's cat was just here to pick up my youngest child to play with hers, and I said, "Is that the Candyman who like guts you?" She said, "Yep, but don't say it in the mirror." She even was like, she was like, "Don't say it in the mirror." She was like,
it in the mirror.
She like covered her eyes. You could tell it scared her. She
We should try
doesn't
the
like
Bloody
it.
Mary. We should
No,
try the Bloody
I'm not
Mary
trying
thing.
to. But no, the fuck
I mean,
no.
that's just something.
I don't do
or
it.
like the King's one.
Let me just be clear on something.
Oh,
I don't fuck with mirrors. You don't fuck with mirrors.
you don't. I actually cleanse them quite regularly.
Yeah, I don't fuck with mirrors. Mirrors are something that scare me. Like, obviously, you look in the mirror every day to get ready and do things, but like mirrors scare me, and I do feel like there is a portal and there is something, and I'm not fucking with it. I'm not doing it. You can do it and let me know. Report back.
Well, you know if I live. I am just going to say I just got a text message from the lovely Nicole Hilton. Nikki Hilton.
Yay. Yes, we are interviewing her next week.
Next week.
Yeah.
She is a descendant of Mary Bliss Parsons, was the episode that came out for our 100th episode. And she goes, "Oh my shit. Just finished your 100th episode and it was incredible. Thank you again for sharing her story. Love you ladies. Can't wait to meet up."
Oh, okay.
I love that.
But we were so unhinged on that episode. I'm glad it didn't fully offend her.
I mean, fair.
Because it was
Fair.
unhinged. Although you edited that one, I haven't listened to it yet. So
I think I did a pretty good job. I mean,
no, the editing is fine. What happens is we know we have amnesia.
Oh, 100%.
And-
I'm sitting there like, why are we talking this much about penises?
You know I cannot help but talk about a penis if it gets brought up.
Really true though, but
But
there were so many different kinds that were being talked about.
But here's the thing, I don't even know what you're talking about because I don't recall what we were saying.
I mean, we were talking about oats and corn.
Well, duh, which is our favorite one.
Your husband's ball sack that has a
Right.
witch's teat on it.
Yeah.
At one point, your daughter crocheted
A penis.
a penis.
But
I
we
think
didn't.
I cut
no, you
mode
cut.
of that.
You
I
cut that
I
because
cut
I
that.
saw that was cut, and I was like, okay, let's cut that.
But
But my child did crochet a
Yeah.
penis. It did happen,
Yeah.
and she brought it into us during that, and I was like,
I cut it because I was just like, would she want this later? And
forever in life because a podcast is kind of forever. I don't
once
know.
it's online.
Once it's online.
Once it's online. Oh man, we scared Amanda. Shaves her grandma's cat.
Oh no.
OMG, I feel so
said his
scared
name
now.
Sorry, Amanda.
Sorry. Go find a cat to shave. We should do it now.
Go find a cat to shave. Fuck off. Are you fucking kidding me right now?
I think I've ever quite had that reaction. We're fine. It's fine. You guys, it's fine.
No, Meg just goes, whatever, Amanda, you'll be fine. Go find a cat to shave. I am deceased. I died. I'm dead. I mean, Meg's a bitch, so, you know. Just go find a cat to shave. The fuck? Anyways, sorry we scared you. My bad. Thanks for getting my child.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Jesus, that was a good one. That got me. That was you were channeling your inner Raina on that. Oh my God. Deep breath. My face hurts now from laughing. Jesus. All right.
Oh man. Some folklore researchers suggest that there are now we're going to talk about like what entities. Like,
Oh,
what
okay.
could they
Yes.
be?
Yes.
Like I have some ideas, but they don't check every box. So some folklore researchers suggest similar entities have existed in legend. In Appalachian lore, that talks about black-eyed children as omens of death.
Yeah.
So and that to me, that seems like a pretty solid one.
I don't know that I believe in an omen, but I don't know.
An omen, like a
Like
What-
when you see it, it means you're going to die.
right, but it could be that death is coming. I don't know. Every time I get the tower card, someone dies. Like it's happened like 5 times now.
Oh, we got the tower card and no one died. It almost died, but they
Someone
didn't
almost
die.
died, but they didn't.
They didn't die.
I actually have a hard time pulling tarot because I'm so afraid of getting
it.
that card.
Mm-hmm.
I was to the point where the day my mom went into to the hospital and my friend came and took me out to dinner and we ran into people from the school and one of their friends who we didn't know was pulling tarot and pulled me the tower card.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nope, I'm out.
I mean, there's that.
Yeah.
But tarot is different than an omen, like seeing a like tarot is
You don't like in Sandra Bullock.
Mm-hmm.
What is
Practical Magic?
Like in Practical Magic with the cricket or the bug, the beetle?
Yeah, the beetle.
You don't believe like that?
I mean, I guess it could be.
Because that's an omen.
It is, but that's a movie.
It is a wonderful movie.
It's such a good movie. I
A watch year-round movie.
yes and no. I think I don't know. I don't know that I believe in like seeing something and that means you're gonna die.
Okay.
I could see the tower card being pulled as in like you're about to have some serious
turbulence
in your life. Mm-hmm. But you personally seeing something and that means that you're gonna die. I feel like that'd be cruel from the universe, but also at the same time, I don't know.
Interesting.
But like, did that guy, the reporter, didn't die?
No, he didn't die.
So then
He also didn't let him in.
okay. So if you let them in, is when you die.
Could be.
Okay.
Some Native American legends refer to spirit children or water babies. These are said to be spirits featured in folklore in Western Native American tribes. They are entities believed to inhabit bodies of water like springs, ponds, or streams. They are said to appear as infants and cry or scream to warn of impending disaster. Have you seen that really creepy water baby thing on
like it's
TikTok?
Cannon Beach?
But it's Cannon Beach.
Yeah,
and
it's
like
terrifying.
We are the babies of the water. Blah, 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 blah.
And that's scary.
And they all have these black eyes, and they're all in Cannon Beach. And it said that it's something like Cannon Beach is off the coast of Oregon. It's stunning.
Very pretty.
I cried the first time I saw it.
Yeah.
Like it's
I mean,
so,
I've actually never been. I've seen pictures, but it looks, yeah.
oh, it's one of my favorite places on the West Coast.
How do you get there?
In a car.
A long drive.
It's like 4 hours.
Okay.
Okay.
Has to be worth it.
I love it. It's so worth it. It's so peaceful, but apparently these little demon babies come out at night. Yep.
No, thank you.
And then in European folklore, we have changelings, which we've talked about that. They're referred to as also like an oaf, and it's a human-like creature that is left behind after a human being is kidnapped. The changeling could be in place. Changeling could be a piece of wood made to look like a human or a supernatural being made to look like the kidnapped human. This was used as a blame for stealing children by fairies, demons, trolls, and nereids. And we talked about that, like especially when like small children got sick.
Yeah.
They said that a changeling came in. And I think that was their way of thinking, oh, this died. This was the changeling, but my child is off with the fairies.
Right. It just made it more easier to stomach.
And then there's a lot of theories that black-eyed children are vampires, extraterrestrials, or interdimensional beings.
I mean, that's where my gut is.
What do you think? What do you like? And then there's some that think they're demons.
We've discussed this, and I'm actually excited to have Nikki Hilton on because she is a medium and she's much more like advanced in her medium stuff than like I am.
Oh, she's fantastic.
Yeah,
she's wonderful.
I also know that she is religious. Like she said something to us that made, so I'm excited to talk to her about it because I do want to get someone who like does believe in demons, believes like religion, because especially religion is like heaven and hell, and demons are hell-ish kind of thing. So I'm curious what people think. For me, I still struggle with that.
I don't believe in Satan.
Yeah.
I don't believe in the devil. I do believe that there are negative entities that have been categorized as demons.
Same. But that's what I'm saying is like when it comes to like a religious standpoint of like someone who's like straddling both sides of that's where I'm curious about. Anyways, but mine is,
we haven't done a good demon episode lately.
No, and I'm good with that for a little while.
I have one coming up, don't worry.
Okay, fuck off.
It has to do with Demon House, but it's like the story. They just made a movie out of it. Glenn Close. Fabulous, kind of scary.
Okay, well I'm into that. I love Glenn Close.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
She's phenomenal.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. Interdimensional beings, yes. Okay. Also, something along the lines. What were the other things you said?
Vampires, extraterrestrial.
Yeah, extraterrestrial.
The black eyes.
I could see the extraterrestrial thing. I feel like interdimensional beings is where I go, but I feel like I go for that with everything because I do believe there are so many different dimensions that things can exist. Yeah, and obviously I do think it is something evil, and so that's also something that I have to like. That I still don't understand how I feel about evil things, even though I know that everything has a balance in life. There has to be good and evil, and that's like.
But then would that make it bad if it's because something inherently evil doesn't think it's evil?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And if there has to be a balance of good and evil, does that necessarily make it bad, or is that how we have to perceive it so that we know which way
the pendulum
compass
is swinging? Yeah, I don't know. It's a great question. I mean,
it got deep there.
At the end of the day, I think that only someone who has like witnessed one of these is,
and it's how they feel too, and they all have that impending doom feeling.
Very interesting. It's like, I just don't know. I don't 100% know what I think it is.
So let's look at the characteristics. They're between 6 and 16 years old. They wear old-fashioned clothing, kind of oversized or kind of like bland clothing. Or in one case, it was name brand clothing that of a team that had
like a long time
went away. They appear at night, often near homes, cars, or isolated roads. Ooh, on the isolated road, that would get me.
That's freaky.
That would get me.
Or the 11 o'clock at night at your front door. Still fucking, that would terrify me.
That would be pretty scary. They speak in monotone, robotic, or in a weird, formal way. They always ask for permission to enter. There's an overwhelming sense of dread or a deep fight or flight response. And then they mysteriously disappear. So that's all very interesting.
I'm torn on what I feel like it is. I mean, I personally believe people who see it because I just feel like that's one of those, like if you see it and you saw it, like.
Can't I get in? Sit out. Try it again. There it is. Okay, I don't know why that did that. So here's some story. And there are so many stories. There are so many stories of the black-eyed children. So this one I picked because it was from Vermont and I grew up there.
Okay.
It was January 2016. A woman in Vermont made a tragic mistake of letting two black-eyed children into her home. A blizzard was raging outside when she heard a faint knocking at her door. You see, there's a huge blizzard outside, and you see two children.
Oh,
you're
yeah.
gonna let them
Right.
in.
You're like, yeah, they got caught in the blizzard. I got to help them.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm telling this one because there's something interesting in here.
Okay.
So a boy and a girl stood there shivering, begging to use her phone. Unnerved by their presence, ooh, it's going everywhere. Unnerved by their presence, the woman let them in and went to retrieve her phone. After the children walked into the light of the family room, the woman realized their eyes were completely black. As she stared at them in horror, her husband's nose began to bleed at the same time that the power suddenly went out. After what felt like an eternity, the children spoke in unison, saying their parents had arrived. The woman watched as the two quietly left their house and entered a nondescript black car with a man wearing a suit. Not long after the strange encounter, the woman's husband was diagnosed with severe skin cancer that was a result of the bloody nose, because it just would keep bleeding. The woman began to suffer from regular bleeds and an onslaught of other medical issues. She's convinced her failing health, along with her husband's, is the result of the black-eyed children she unwittingly let into her house. The piece that got me was the woman watched as the two quietly left her house and entered a nondescript black car with a man in a suit.
Right. Which automatically you're like Men in Black.
That's exactly where I went.
Uh-huh.
So they went into the house and all these things happened. What could that be? There's another story. A British man claims that he encountered an infamous black-eyed kid entity that approached him while he was out walking his dog. Now, this one we haven't heard because usually they're wanting to come in. Right? So, according to a local media report, the eerie alleged incident occurred last month. This was this was just last summer. This was in July 2024.
Damn.
As the unidentified witness was strolling with his pet pooch near the county's notorious Cannon Chase, this was in England, which is forested area where all manner of high strangeness has been reported over the years. On this particular occasion, the man says their walk took an unsettling turn a few hours after dusk when, why are you out a few hours after dusk in the woods? When, quote, all of a sudden I felt a weird sensation in my stomach, like a feeling of impending doom coupled with the impression that they were being watched. The weird sense of unease was seemingly also felt by his dog, he recalled, as the animal started to go mad and was pulling on the lead and barking. I've never known her to get so frightened. While looking to see what could be causing this curious commotion, the man was taken back when he suddenly felt something tugging on the back of his coat. Startled by the strange snag, he was all the more unnerved when he spun around and saw that there was a pale-faced little girl who was trying to get his attention. However, the man mused, this was no innocent tot, as the child seemed to sport completely black eyes.
Oh, fuck no.
The shaken witness indicated that the youngster appeared to be wearing rags and giggled in a way that hurt his ears and sent chills down his spine. As if the encounter was not creepy enough, the man said that the mysterious little girl subsequently skipped off into the trees, leaving him and his dog to wonder what happened.
Just skipped off merrily into the trees.
The laugh is what gets me.
Right.
The laugh that makes you go, bleh.
Like to your core.
So we've talked about different encounters, right?
Yeah.
We've talked about what happens when they're let in. We've talked about like the impact that this could have on people. So demonic entities, the request for invitation parallels with demonic lore. That includes vampires. Vampires need permission to enter a spot, right? Because vampires are said to have no souls, and what doesn't have a soul? A demon.
Okay.
Many witnesses describe feeling an evil sickness after these encounters.
Yeah.
They could be a ghost or a spirit. Some believe that they are spirits of deceased children trying to reconnect with the living. And some people say that they're phantom hitchhikers or banshees.
A banshee.
A banshee.
I love a banshee.
Harbingers of doom or omens of misfortune. People who let them in often report illness, bad luck, or family deaths. And while a form of all documented encounters has some differences, similarities still connect them. Like if they do let them in, these bad things happen, or how they look, that sort of thing.
Okay.
Could they have extraterrestrial origins? Could there be a Men in Black connection? Some people wonder if it's sleep paralysis. I don't really think I get
No.
that because it's not really a hallucinogenic type situation.
No, yeah, these are like people are like
These are like you're fully awake, you're in your house, you're in your
Mhm.
car, you're out on a walk.
Yeah, that especially that woman and her husband, they both witnessed it. It's always something when there's two people witnessing it.
Then
Yeah.
So there's so many more stories. So many more stories. And I think we're going to save those for a wild, weird, and unknown.
Yes.
So this is a hit. Like, this is kind of what the black-eyed children are, what happens when they get let in, and where it all began. I don't know. It's the asking to be let in piece that makes me think some sort of demonic being.
Right. Like you said, something that doesn't have a soul, something that needs like the
invitation.
And that's the part, to be honest, in the whole paranormal world, like to me, ghosts, I believe that 100%. And, I don't know whether we're seeing something on another dimension that we're perceiving as a ghost when really, there's there's so many things about that. This kind of thing where it's like the black eyes and it's consistent stories of similar things happen. It just fucks me up. It's the area of paranormal where I'm just like, I don't know how to feel about it. Like, I don't know what to think.
All these different things and all these different cultures all have the same thing. It's when that happens, like with Bigfoot or the Yeti or whatever, it's when that happens where it's all over for these different civilizations that have nothing to do with each other, all report the same thing. Right. There's truth somewhere.
No, and I'm not saying that it's not true. I just don't know what I think it is.
I think it's demons.
I feel like
it's a demon.
I feel like in my soul, this is what I think, okay?
So you're not a demon.
She does become demonic sometimes.
Sometimes, every now and then.
The demon comes right out. I am not a flat earther. I do not believe in flat earth at all, okay?
But there's a but.
But I still can never shake the Antarctica episode that we did where there's like another world that has like essentially different islands where one's like a Bigfoot island, one's like an elf, a fairy. Like there's so many things that are in
the one that's from the torso down that haunted me as a child.
Right. That kind of thing. Yeah. And I'm like, maybe there is an island of these kids, beings. They're not kids, beings. Entities.
Well, and that's the thing. They use the child because a child is innocence. You see a child, you want to immediately help.
But that's it.
So they found something that...
A conduit, if you will. Yes.
That they know that we're... Because it's just...
They know what, especially like us, like mothers, that that's your soft spot. Or anybody in general, for the most part, if you're not a fucking horrible human. Yeah. Like kids are going to, you're going to want to try and help a child.
Always. Every time.
And... Yeah, but I don't know. I'm very confused by this. I'm confused by how I feel, but that still to me is interdimensional. Like to me, even with what I'm saying, like that, the islands or the things, it might be another dimension. It could be
and that's back to the flat earth thing. We are not flat earthers.
No.
But I do believe that people make ways to connect and make sense of things. So if there are other planets or other worlds or other dimensions, they could use that as the world's flat. You just keep going.
Yeah.
I think it's just another dimension.
Right.
To be honest.
No, same.
And maybe the gateway is in certain spots and it makes you go into these other dimensions.
So
I love the map. The map is legit. I freaking love a map.
I feel like we have that on our Instagram somewhere. Yeah. If you want to go stalk. But the map for the flat Earth Antarctica theory is
beyond the ice wall. Let's say beyond the ice wall because it goes into another dimension.
Which I think, in my opinion, that is literally that you go through a portal.
Yeah.
And that's how you get to wherever that is. It's not flat Earth. It's like you're in another dimension. But the other day I was on the Tiki Talk, shocker, and someone was talking about shadow figures. And they were saying, they were like, because shadow figures are just, you're seeing the shadow of someone that's in another dimension.
Oh, whoa.
Uh-huh. Didn't that? And I was like, holy fuck, that makes sense. Uh-huh.
But we've kind of talked about that with spirits before. The whole thing where this person was reading a journal in an old Scottish castle and like, I hear them in the halls at night. And it was them in current time, but they were reading an old journal because it was like a time travel situation.
And that's where I like struggle with when I start to think about this is like, what is it? that is our current timeline? Are we on stacked timelines and the shadows are like the shadows of someone else and they see us as a ghost too? Like,
Right.
we're all seeing the same thing. Because shadow figures for me have never been like negative. I've never felt a super negative. I mean, there's occasional, things scare you, whatever, but shadow figures have never scared me. So that to me made the most sense where I was like, oh, okay, it's like another dimension or another timeline that I'm seeing
that's
the shadow of it. But
That's an interesting.
not to say that they don't scare me. Let's be clear. If you see a shadow figure, a video where you can see a shadow figure, yeah, it fucking scares me. But I don't know. Just it's
Well,
an
it's like that
interesting
time I
thought.
saw that mimic in your house.
I don't want to talk about that. Yes, that fucking is terrifying. That's someone literally pretending to be
It was pretending to be Tex.
my husband.
That was weird.
Yeah. I
That
don't like
was
that
weird.
one. But it was like
That was clear as day.
well, and you saw that clear as day. Like when I saw the little girl, Tex and I
Mm-hmm.
saw that together walk across. That one fucked me up real bad. That still fucks me up to think about. Like that one messed me up real good.
But the thing is, I didn't even think of it because it was your husband.
Yeah.
He was walking up looking for your kid, and then he wasn't there. And then he was downstairs cooking.
Nope. I don't like that.
Weird.
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 I don't. We keep saying we were going to do a mimic one. We've never done a mimic episode.
I think we're both a little
Afraid?
anxious.
Yeah,
I'll
that
do
does
it.
scare me.
I'll do it.
I
Let's
don't-
do it.
I know, maybe not
Let's
right now.
do
Though.
it in the dark.
Why? We'll just put some candles out. It'll be fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's not like that one time where I was going home and I heard whistling.
I know that one. Not. That's not good.
We did
either.
a demon one once, and I drove home, and I'm sitting in my driveway, and something like hits my car, like, and my car shakes.
No, thank you.
That was fun.
No, that's a negative. The fuck no.
I was like, now I got to get in the house.
Yeah. Also, let us know what you guys think. If you guys think it's,
Have you had an encounter with one of the black-eyed kids?
or what do you think that is? Is it an alien? Is it an interdimensional
I'm
being?
going more demon.
For me where I struggle is just that I don't know how I feel about demons. I don't know what I
don't know how
think
you feel about
demons are. So
demons.
that's
like a
where I
negative
struggle.
entity, or extraterrestrial because of the man in the suit in the car.
Yeah, right.
Like if they come in, are they bringing something into your house, and is that the experiment?
Yeah.
Are they bringing radioactivity, and then people in the house are getting cancer? Are they?
Is it a big government thing?
Dun,
Shocker.
dun, dun. The government wouldn't do anything wrong to us.
they wouldn't. I hope everyone's enjoying President fucking Musk. I'm just waiting for us to get censored, honestly.
Yeah. My friend was like, you guys got to be careful about what you say.
No,
I'm like,
but-
I don't think we're going to be careful.
No,
about what
we're
we
not
say.
being careful, and bring it on. And then once they start censoring us is when I realized that.
I decided that over the next 4 years, we're just going to tell stories. And we're going to provide entertainment and that reprieve for people. And if we want to talk about this shit, we can talk about this
I know
shit.
it's where I struggle, where I straddle the line of like, do we bring up current events and how terrifying our world is right now? Because I'm honestly terrified
it's
of what this is.
terrifying.
But then it is like, sometimes I just want to zone out and not think about what is currently happening. And so I'm like, there's no point in bringing it up.
I think two things can be true at the same time. Some episodes we're going to need to talk about the bullshit, and some episodes we're just going to need to just hang.
I think it's good we haven't recorded for a while all the chaos was ensuing, because it's given us time to calm down a little bit from everything, because I can't even. Anyways, so back to us. I hope you guys all, if you haven't seen our new logo, check it out. We actually finally got it up.
I love it so much. It is so us.
It was a labor of love. We went very like bright neon fun.
We really tried to bring our two personalities together.
A little bit retro. We updated the website. It's all like
Everything's so
super
fun.
good things.
So find that at lunaticsuitpodcast.com.
.com on all the things. And I just have to say, so today I was like finishing up, because today's our 100th episode, which is like we were,
Not this episode.
last
Last week.
like last week. So we were unveiling, like posting what our new logo is and all the things. And I was like, okay, I need a new description for our website about us.
my
But I was like,
God.
but our website was very formal before, and I'm like, no, things need to be funnier now.
And
Like,
we're just fly by the seat of our pants. man.
and so I kind of wrote what I had in my head of like what our description should be. And I'm not Meg, who's a writer, but Meg also is a phenomenal writer, but she's not like a comedic writer.
No.
Which is like two different things, where I can pull out like the more comedy side of things, but I'm not a good writer. So I was like, let me throw this into Chat GPT and just like, I say,
And
like,
what did it describe us as?
I'm going to read it because it was my fucking favorite thing that I have ever.
It's
you
pretty freaking
probably,
good.
if you follow us on social media, you have seen this. But this is my fucking favorite thing ever. Chat GPT rewrote it for us. and said, so it's Welcome to Lunatic Soup, a podcast where we dive headfirst into the wild, weird, and what the hell was that? Each week, your hosts crack open a new cider, affectionately known as Lunatic Soup, and spiral into unhinged discussions about the paranormal. Think hauntings, conspiracy theories, Bigfoot, aliens, and the occasional existential crisis.
It's
also
true.
so fucking true.
It's true.
With chaotic banter, BFF energy, and the right amount of nonsense, it's like eavesdropping on two gremlins with Wi-Fi.
We're the gremlins. 2 gremlins with Wi-Fi.
New episodes drop every Thursday. Bring a drink. You'll need it. Cheers. Two
gremlins
with Wi-Fi.
with Wi-Fi. That's us.
That came out of it. I sat there basically crying. I was laughing so hard at it. I was like, I don't know that I've ever felt anything more in my soul than you and I are two gremlins like bullshitting.
That's what we are.
Yeah. I mean, but the fact that ChatGPT did that, and I was like, but I know they pull stuff from the internet. They can like, and I'm like,
so the internet thinks we're 2 gremlins that were given Wi-Fi.
Fair enough.
I mean, I can't argue.
I also like, I feel like that's a very distinguished title, a gremlin.
Yeah, I'm a gremlin.
I mean, I call my kids crotch gremlins.
Crotch goblins.
Oh, that's what it was. No. What else is a gremlin? I don't know. But I like a gremlin. That was scary. I'm lucky Moore didn't just like shoot out.
That was so graceful.
It was out and back in. You guys, I snotted out of my nose hole. Oh my God, that was horrible. I'm unwell. I am unwell. I need my health back.
All right, you guys. Well,
my God.
I don't even know how to leave. I don't even know how to leave that. Find us on all the things Lunatic Soup Podcast.
On all the socials.
LunaticSoupPodcast@gmail.com.
Lunatic Soup Podcast everywhere. I don't fucking know. Just DM us. Let us know. Say hi.
The quickest way to get to us is Instagram, to be quite honest.
Yeah,
Once we find something that's not meta, we will get on that.
I mean, we also have TikTok, but it's like we got to consistently be on that. We were for a while, and then I gave up.
Yeah, we'll get there.
We're getting back.
But the thing is, when we go on the TikTok, we post some bullshit.
And then we get told to die. So
yeah.
You got to protect the mental health.
I just
over
reposted one of our TikToks on our Instagram.
Anyways, all right, you guys.
Well, remember.
Get your shut the fuck up.
Shut up. I don't remember where we are. What's
all right, so make sure you guys go get yourself some lunatic soup.
And remember, in this crazy world,
it's fucking good to be a lunatic.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.